everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a first impression for you. I was out shopping yesterday and I came across this BYS Matte Formula Liquid Foundation and I wanted to give it a go. The only thing that I've ever tried from the BYS brand before is eyeshadow, which I did show you in my previous video. I used the white to highlight the inner corner of my eye. So, of my eyes, I should say. I didn't just do one, I did both of them. Yeah, so I wanted to try out the foundation to see how that goes. As you know, I have oily skin, so anything that is mattifying is pretty much a necessity for me. Yeah, so I just wanted to see what this foundation was like because it's pretty cheap. It was like $15, I think, from Kmart. So, yeah, I mean, I've never tried any of their other products before, so I wanted to give it a go. Let's get started. I'm going to cover half of my face with primer, and I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer as per usual. So I'm just going to, I'll prime the right side of my face. And I'm just going to rub this somewhat, pretty much just down half of my face. So I'm going to check back in with you guys throughout the day just to kind of see how it's wearing on my face and whether or not it's come off heaps and which side it's come off more on. I suspect it's going to come off more on the non-primed side and look possibly like an oil slick. Let's just see what the formula's like. Well, it's quite a solid liquid. I'll try out my stippling brush. I hope this colour's okay, like it's pretty... I felt like all of the colours were quite dark for me, so I really don't know if this is gonna be alright, but we shall see. Well, it doesn't look too bad. It smells a bit perfumed, and I feel like the coverage so far is not like amazing. I definitely think it's a little bit dark for me. In person it feels like it's a little bit dark. I'm just going to take another pump to see how buildable it is. I wish it wasn't quite so scented actually. It's not a bad scent or anything, like it's a fragrant kind of scent, like it's on purpose to smell nice, but I kind of wish that it didn't have any scent. Anyway, it smells like kind of like grandma talcum powder. It's really taking it down because I do feel like the colour is a little bit dark, kind of orangey slightly for me, at least when I'm looking in the mirror. It doesn't come across that way on camera so much. In terms of buildability, it's kind of buildable. Like I put two pumps on, 2 layers, but it's like in my mirror I can still see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little redness here and stuff like that. So it's not like POW coverage. It looks nice. I mean, it's obviously supposed to be matte, so I think it might dry matte or set matte because it's still looking a bit dewy at the moment, so it doesn't really come off on your hands too much, which is good. So far, it's an alright, like it's not oh my god, yes. But it's also not, oh my god, no, either. So it's a middle of the range at the moment. I'm not wildly impressed, but I'm not extraordinarily disappointed that I spent $15 to test out a foundation on a video, basically, is what I did. We shall see how it wears throughout the day. I will check back in with you. I'm going to finish off doing the rest of my makeup because I have to go out and I don't want to look weird. So, and I'm also going to shoot another video because I went shopping yesterday and I want to show you guys what I bought. So I shall go and finish the rest of my makeup now and I will see you guys a bit later. Bye! Hi guys, so I just wanted to check in quickly. It hasn't quite been 2 hours since I put the foundation on, but I finished doing the rest of my makeup. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I have powdered and everything because that's what I normally do. I just chose not to put primer on the one side of my face just to see the difference basically. I forgot to mention earlier that the colour I'm using is Natural Beige. I've looked at the foundation in different lighting and I do think the colour is actually pretty fine. I just need to make sure that I take it down my neck a bit more than perhaps I normally would with some of my other foundations, but yeah, it's a pretty good match for the most part. So I will check in with you again in, I don't know, a few hours when I remember. I will endeavour not to do too much to the makeup just so that we kind of have a very realistic idea of what it's doing. Like I'm not going to be blotting oil off my nose and stuff with tissue or powdering. Unless I'm out and I look absolutely horrifying, then I might have to, but I'm not going to be out for very long, so I don't think that'll be much of an issue. Yeah, so I will see you soon, and here's hoping it goes well. At the moment, I'm actually liking the foundation a lot. Yeah, once I got all the rest of my makeup on it, it sort of came together nicely. And it doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything like that. So, yeah, no, I'm liking it so far. I'll see you soon. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours since I put the foundation on, and I've noticed that it is starting to wear off a bit on my nose, and that's on both sides, even the primed side. So that's kind of typical for me with foundation because I get quite oily nose, so foundation just gets, well, it just gets eaten basically. My nose eats foundation for lunch. Other than that, it's kind of, it's not too bad. It's pretty much the only place that it's really worn off is on my nose so far. It is starting to get a bit shiny on my chin and on my forehead and stuff, so I am going to put some powder on in a minute. I feel like the matte finish has actually been quite good because normally I would have powdered by now probably, or at least dabbed my face with some tissue to kind of soak up some of that oil. So yeah, I'm now feeling like I really do want to put some powder on before I go about the rest of my day. It's been about 6 hours since I put the foundation on, and I'm actually feeling a bit sick right now, so I'm going to go and take my makeup off after this and just have the rest of the evening to relax and chill out. And yeah, I want to get in bed and go to sleep, to be honest. So otherwise I would have left it on for longer so that I could give you guys a better idea of how long it lasted for. The foundation has worn off on my nose quite a bit, again, more so than the last time I checked in. I did powder not that long ago because it was really shiny, and it's starting to wear off a little bit. I don't know if you can see on my forehead, and just down here is wearing off a little spot that I've got down there. Yeah, so it's definitely not, I wouldn't call it super long wear, but I am aware of the fact that my oily skin does tend to eat makeup. So if your skin isn't too oily but you want a matte finish, then the foundation would probably be okay for you. I didn't really find the finish to be that matte. Really didn't seem as matte to me as, say, something like putting on my Rimmel Stay Matte powder over the top of any foundation that I'm wearing. Like, that's matte, but this foundation really didn't seem to be all that matte, to be honest. I think overall it's okay, and it's kind of what I expect for a $15 foundation, but it would have been nice if it was a bit more matte, and if it had a bit more staying power, particularly on my oily bits. Yeah, and if you remember, the right side of my face was the side that I had the primer on, and I don't really think there's a huge difference in how much it's worn off, really, on either side. So I'm not really crazy in love with the foundation, but it's not terrible either. It's not like the worst foundation I've ever used. And I think that also it has stayed on the left side of my face, the non-primed side of my face, quite well. Like, I'm impressed that it stayed on that well, because normally any makeup that I wear without primer is just pretty much gone within, 4 or 5 hours. So to actually be lasting and to still look pretty good, yeah, thumbs up in terms of not necessarily needing to have a primer. I still like to use primers because, my skin's super oily and I like to have stuff last a bit longer, but yeah, I'm actually really impressed with how it's lasted without the primer. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to go and take all my makeup off, which I'm really looking forward to. Have a shower, get into my pajamas, and maybe watch TV or something. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!
Hello and welcome back to my channel. No. Hey everyone and welcome back. No. Hi. Hey and welcome back. Hey and welcome back. Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a first impression for you. This is the first impression thing I've ever done, so no. Hey everyone, welcome back to my crazy channel. What? I don't have a crazy channel. Stop it. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi, welcome back. No. Oh, what do I say? I don't know what to say. What is the thing that I should say? Hello? Hi? Is this creepy? I feel like it's creepy. Hey, so. Was it 10? For now, bye for now. I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate. Why am I a pirate? What the frick? Just, oh my god. I don't even, what? No.